What if the secret to lasting attractiveness had nothing to do with your looks, but everything to do with your inner discipline? Could mastering just 7 Stoic habits make you not only more magnetic, but truly unshakable from within? Stick around to the end and subscribe, because this isn't about charm, it's about building character that commands deep respect and admiration. 7 habits that will make you more attractive. What does it mean to be truly attractive? Not in the fleeting, superficial sense, but in the way that draws others to you. Your energy, your character, the fire that burns within your soul. True attractiveness is not something you wear or flaunt. It is not dependent on youth or beauty. It is forged in the crucible of discipline, resilience, and the master of self. As the Stoic philosopher Epicurus once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself," and it is this mastery, this harmony within, that radiates outward and makes a person magnetic. Today we will explore 7 habits rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism that will not only make you more attractive, but will also transform your life. 1. Cultivate self-control, the art of mastery over desires. Imagine a river bursting its banks, destroying everything in its path. That is the person ruled by their impulses, chaotic, destructive, unpredictable. Now imagine that same river contained channeled powering. The land around it, that is the person who has mastered self-control to be truly attractive. You must master your emotions and desires. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." The habit of self-control begins with knowing your weaknesses, the triggers that lead you astray, and then taming them like a wild horse. We all have destructive impulses, jealousy, anger, greed. But the Stoic rejects the idea that these impulses must rule us. Instead, they act with calm deliberation. A person who can resist the pull of immediate gratification, who chooses principle over pleasure, radiates a power that others cannot help but respect and admire. Start small. Pause before you speak. In anger, say no when indulgence tempts you. Each act of restraint sharpens your inner discipline, and over time your composure becomes magnetic. 2. Embrace adversity, strength through trials. Think of the most attractive people you admire. They are not those who crumble at the first sign of hardship. They are those who stand tall in the storm, who bend but do not break. Why? Because adversity reveals the depth of our character. The Stoics believe that suffering is not a curse, but a teacher. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Every setback, every insult, every disappointment is an opportunity to prove your resilience. When life tests you, do not shrink back. Embrace the discomfort. Each challenge you overcome adds a layer of steel to your character. People are drawn to strength, not the shallow bravado of arrogance, but the quiet, unshakable confidence of one who has faced the worst and emerged stronger. Train yourself to see adversity as a gift. When you stop fearing discomfort, you become unbreakable, and nothing is more attractive than the quiet dignity of a person who remains composed under pressure. 3. Live with purpose. Align actions with values. The 3rd habit is perhaps the most transformative of all. Living with purpose. Ask yourself, why I here? What is my role in this vast, unpredictable world? A person without direction is like a ship lost at sea, drifting aimlessly. But a person who knows their purpose shines like a lighthouse, guiding others and inspiring. Trust. The Stoics believe that our purpose is found in living in accordance with nature and reason, striving to be virtuous in every action. Marcus Aurelius urged, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one living." With purpose requires that you align your daily actions with your highest values. It means rejecting the distractions of trivial pursuits and focusing on what truly matters. When you live with intention, You move through the world with clarity, and that clarity draws others to you. This is not an easy path. It demands honesty, reflection, and courage. But as you align your life with your purpose, you will find yourself surrounded by those who respect and admire your unwavering sense of direction. 4. Practice compassion, strength in kindness. True strength is not cold or distant. It is warm and compassionate. There is immense power in understanding and connecting with others, not from a place of superiority, but from shared humanity. To practice compassion is to extend the grace you give yourself to others, recognizing their struggles and imperfections as reflections of your own. The Stoics were not detached from people. They believed deeply in community and the bonds we share. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." This love he spoke of was not romantic, but universal. A love for mankind, despite its flaws. Compassion does not mean being weak or allowing others to trample over you. It means listening when others speak, helping when others falter, and forgiving when others fail. A person who shows kindness in a world often ruled by selfishness is rare and irresistibly attractive. Moreover, compassion fears strength controlled. It is knowing you could retaliate but choosing mercy. It is understanding your own power, but using it to uplift others. When people feel truly seen and valued in your presence, they are drawn to you in a way no material possession or physical beauty could ever achieve. So the next time you are tempted to judge harshly or act indifferently, remember, practicing compassion doesn't weaken your character, it fortifies it. And in doing so, you'll embody the kind of attractiveness that leaves a lasting impact on the world. 5. Speak less. Listen more. The wisdom of silence in a world overflowing with noise. The person who speaks with intention and listens with full attention becomes a beacon of calm and wisdom. To be truly attractive, learn the art of measured speech and deep listening. The Stoics revered silence as a pathway to understanding and self-mastery. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Therefore, we should listen twice as much as we speak." This is not merely about restraint. It is about cultivating presence. When you listen intently, you show others that their words have value. In doing so, you connect with them on a level that few others do. This builds trust and respect. Effect 2 of the most magnetic qualities a person can possess. At the same time, speaking less allows your words to carry greater weight. Instead of filling silences with empty chatter, your speech becomes deliberate and meaningful. People are drawn to those who do not waste their energy on trivialities, but reserve their words for truth and wisdom. Practice this habit in every interaction. Pause before you speak. Reflect on whether your words will contribute to the situation or merely add to the noise. And when you choose to speak, let your words reflect your values, your purpose, and your commitment to self-mastery. In silence, there is power. In listening, there is connection. And in thoughtful speech, there is influence. Together, these qualities form a quiet strength that others cannot help but admire. 6. Detach from external validation. Freedom through independence. To be truly attractive, you must free yourself from the chains of others' opinions. Many live their lives chasing approval, adjusting their actions, words, and even beliefs to fit the expectations of others. But this constant need for validation weakens the soul and makes us slaves to external forces. The Stoics understood this deeply. Epicures taught, if you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your judgment about it. To become truly magnetic, you must detach yourself from the need for constant approval and root your worth in your own principles. When you no longer live to please others, you exude confidence and authenticity. People respect and admire those who stay true to themselves, even in the face of criticism. This kind of independence, grounded in self-respect and inner stability, is irresistible because it reflects true freedom. Practice this detachment daily. Ask yourself, am I doing this because it aligns with my values or because I seek applause? When you act with integrity and remain steadfast in your convictions, you embody a strength that others will naturally gravitate toward. 7. Pursue wisdom relentlessly. The lifelong journey of learning wisdom is not a destination, but a journey, a relentless pursuit of truth, understanding, and growth. A person devoted to learning and improving themselves possesses a radiance that is undeniable. This is the 7th habit of true attractiveness, an unquenchable thirst for wisdom. The Stoic philosophers devoted their lives to learning. Seneca advised, as long as you live, keep learning. How to live to be wise is to recognize that we are never complete, that each day offers an opportunity to refine our character, expand our minds, and deepen our understanding. The pursuit of wisdom humbles you as you come to see how much you have yet to learn, yet it also elevates you as every step toward greater knowledge and virtue transforms you into a better person. People are drawn to those who seek truth, not to boast but to better themselves and serve others. Commit to learning every day, read deeply, reflect often, and engage with those who challenge your perspectives. Seek not only intellectual knowledge, but also emotional and moral growth. The more you pursue wisdom, the more you will inspire those around you to do the same. In your pursuit of wisdom, you will discover not only the key to true attractiveness, but also the secret to a life well lived. The power of inner radiance. Attractiveness is not about perfection. It is about becoming the best version of yourself, a person of self-control, resilience, and purpose. When you embody these habits, you will not only draw others to you, but you will also create a life of meaning and full fulfillment in the end. True attractiveness is about the light that burns within you. It is about mastering yourself so that your presence inspires others to do the same. As Epictetus reminds us, first, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do now. The question is not whether you can develop these habits. The question is, will you embrace the discipline, the trials, and the purpose that make life worth living? Or will you remain a slave to the whims of the moment? The choice is yours, and in that choice lies your power. Thank you for watching, and remember, your transformation begins not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. If this resonated with you, subscribe to the Stoic Flame daily for more wisdom to guide your journey.